Yo, what's poppin', y'all? We're gonna do a all signs weekly reading. It's gonna be for January 12th until the 18th. I did do all the zodiac signs individually for this week, so be sure to catch up on those. But I'm gonna let the room fill up here before we begin. And if you're watching the playback of this, you can go to the comments and your zodiac sign will be timestamped there. It may take a while after I get done. But nonetheless, if you're patient, you'll figure it out. What's going on, y'all? I'm out of notifications, so I guarantee not a lot of people got notified just because I've been uploading a lot, so used up all my notifications. But you know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and start, actually. I don't feel like really waiting. So we'll start first with Aries. And also too, I'll be doing super chat questions. If you're newer, oh shit, I gotta put the link in the chat. Give me one sec. One second. One second, we're about to start. One sec, what do we got here? Super chat, questions, rules, Go ahead and pin this. All right. Yo, what's going on? How you doing, good vibes, princess? How you doing, brand new? All right. How y'all doing? Let's start first with Aries here. If you want to send a super chat question, you can. Be sure to read the super chat rules. If you're newer, that link is in the chat, in the live chat. If you just click that link, it'll walk you through how to do it. All right, let's do it. Aries, what do we got here for you this week? What is the energy here for Aries this week? Yo, what's up? What do we got for Aries here this week? Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I want to get this video going in the algorithm if we can. I ran out of notifications because I uploaded 3 videos within 24 hours. So hopefully if we like the video, we'll get some more viewers in here. Let's see. What do we got here for Aries this week? Aries, what's going on with you this week? Ace of Cups here. Well, the Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands here. I asked your overall energy here is the Ace of Cups for the week. And you have the 6 of Pentacles in the challenge, 9 of Wands here in the future position. I see you being a little bit guarded or defensive here, Aries, this week. I'm not saying you don't have a good reason for it. 6 of Pentacles in the challenge is reciprocity. So it deals with relationships and whether or not things are reciprocal. Because the Ace of Cups is you're not letting anybody steal your energy here is what it feels like to me. Ace of Cups is you're focused on your own self emotionally. Or you're focused on filling up your own cup. Rather than giving and not getting anything in return. Not seeing any reciprocity in regards to your relationships here. Now, you may not be experiencing this now. Maybe it's predictive. I hope not. But I get this energy of you really wanting to focus on yourself emotionally, spiritually, and fill up your own cup. 6 of Pentacles being in the challenge. I get you being in this energy of really like your relationships here and whether or not you feel like there's an equal give and take. And then you have the 9 of Wands here in the future position. So I'm getting this energy of you being a little bit guarded and defensive or a little bit on edge here about who gets access to your energy. And I'm going to keep it real with you, Aries. In the astrology right now, it does make sense. I mean, as we step into this week, we just got to get through this week. I'm going to pull your oracle card here, and then we'll pull some more cards here in a second. But right now, when I'm doing this reading, and even going in tomorrow, the Sun and Mars are making it square to Chiron in Aries. Chiron's in your sign. Sun and Mars are in Capricorn. And then also, it's opposing Jupiter in Cancer, even though it's coming off that opposition. So basically what I'm saying here is that you may be sort of feeling like you're not getting what it is that you want. And rather than trying to force things, I think you're just pulling back your energy. Let's see here. You pulled this Pisces card. It says, I believe here. Some of you may have Pisces in your chart. If you don't worry about it here. Yeah, I just think you're becoming emotionally aware of situations in your life. Like Pisces does with the deepening of awareness. Yeah, it's about intuition and mysticism and spirituality. And you may actually be deepening your spirituality at this time. Or at least deepening your understanding when it comes to relationships, the reciprocity, whether it's equal give or take. I see you a little bit on edge. I don't really see you wanting to give to things here, Aries. Why not? Let's see. You have the Death card here. Yeah, because it feels like you're just ready to kind of just let something go or end something here. Why the Death card? Two of Cups. Yeah, it's a relationship. Told you. I also feel like when it comes to yourself, you're being reborn here too. Like if we take a look at this on a higher spiritual perspective, like not dealing with interpersonal relationships right now, like you yourself are going through this inner transformation, and the relationship with yourself has been changing. So you're developing a better relationship with yourself, and through doing that, you're gaining a deeper sense of awareness of yourself, which is allowing for you to understand other people, which is allowing for you to be able to see through people's BS. Is what I'm getting here, Aries. So I see you pulling back your energy here this week from relationships, connections, possibly letting people go. I think you're going through a transformation. It could be an ego death. Chiron is in your sign, right? And you do have Neptune, Saturn about to ingress into your sign as well. So there is this big sort of change when it comes to your sense of self, your self-concept, your identity. So that's what I'm getting for you, Aries. Let's do Taurus. Some of you, like work and career and money could be a little bit of an issue here this week. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but maybe you're not seeing maybe how you're investing your time and energy into things. You're not really seeing the payoff, or maybe you are seeing the payoff, but it's just a lot of work. And so you're trying to manage your energy. All right, let's do Taurus. What do we got for Tauruses here this week? You don't know what's happening with the auto translate? Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not sure. Let's do Taurus here. What do we got for Taurus? Taurus this week. Taurus, you did pull this Jupiter return card. It says benefits. I think I pulled this card for you last time, if I'm not mistaken. This card's just been coming out a lot just in general here. Some of you, it could be your Jupiter return if you have Jupiter in Cancer. If you don't worry about it. But Jupiter returns do signify, which is Jupiter itself signifies positivity here and growth and experiencing a surplus. Could be a surplus of benefits here or growth when it comes to the benefits of something. You could also be learning at this time here as well. Let's see. What do we got for Taurus this week? 5 of Swords. What's your challenge here this week? 9 of Pentacles. Money, work, and career seems to be the challenge here. Some of you, it's like financial independence. It's like you want more money, or you just want to be more prosperous here. What's in the future? 10 of Swords. What is going on? You're going to be cutting something out too. 5 of Swords is in your, 5 of Swords current energy. Also the overall energy here. Yeah, I think enough is enough. You've had enough. Five of Swords is when you hit your breaking point. Like enough is enough, or you're just ready for change here. Nine of Pentacles in the challenge position could be money, work, finances. You have the Ten of Swords here in the future. Yeah, I think you're done here or something, Taurus. You're done with it. Some of you may even feel like betrayed in a situation or just hurt by a situation or something's not going the way you thought it was going to go. Knight of Cups is in the outcome position here. Whatever this is, though, I feel like it frees you up emotionally to pursue what it is that you actually want. Let's actually see what this is. The Moon card. I would listen to your intuition here. I know you hear that shit a lot. Hold on. The Chariot here. Whatever this is, some of you, there could be a move on the horizon here. Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Chariot. The Chariot being a move or relocation or travels on the horizon here. I'm seeing some of you quit a job or leave a job or possibly like you've hit your breaking point. Now you're having to make changes here. What is this person typing all this crazy shit? Look at this, Taurus. You got a new beginning on the horizon. Ten of Swords and the Fool card. So you're going to be putting an end to something here. I'm also seeing you here not taking things lightly anymore. So I see you here getting more serious. I don't think you're new boot goofing anymore, Taurus. But you do have this Knight of Cups, Moon, and the Chariot. I do feel there's like a move on the horizon here, travels. But also whatever this new beginning is, I would trust your intuition. The Moon is, it's you don't have all the answers figured out, but you can feel into it. And you sense it. It's like an instinct. And the Knight of Cups is, well, it's an instinct that's also connected to your heart's desires and where it is that you want to go, what direction you want to move in. And with the Chariot, it's about taking full control, moving in that direction. That you're in full control of your destiny. So it's like whatever it is that you want, you can move in that direction and trust yourself at the same time, even if you don't have all the answers. So whatever it is that you're changing here, appreciate it, Empress. Whatever it is that you're changing here, whatever here that's ending, it may look bad now, or you may be unsure about things now, but with this Jupiter return card here, you're gonna get a benefit from it. Like Jupiter is positivity and surplus and growth. So whatever it is that you're changing here, or putting it into, or whatever it is that you reached your breaking point with, and you're ready, whatever the change is, it's coming here. I feel like it'll move in a better direction than you think it will. Very interesting. I'm just gonna pull some extra cards. I don't want to spend too much time because I don't want to be on here forever. But Five of Swords, Page of Cups here. Yeah, I kind of get this energy too. Five of Swords, Page of Cups is, it's like you're no longer taking things lightly is what it feels. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Page of Swords in the challenge. I think your challenge is trying to figure out how you can have, Nine of Pentacles is lifestyle. So you're also trying to figure out like how you can improve your lifestyle, and how you improve your lifestyle is having to make these bigger changes, having to kind of draw a line in the sand and be like, I'm not going to tolerate this, nor am I going to get manipulated, nor am I going to get, I don't know why new boot goofing is coming to my mind. It's like, I feel like you're just no longer like new boot goofing. I don't know. Y'all remember that meme? But anyways, you got some type of moving in a new direction. I would trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your instinct, especially if this is something that your heart really wants. With the Chariot being here, I feel like you're going to be moving in a different direction, especially with the Ten of Swords. So change in direction is coming. You could really notice this around the eclipses with this Moon card, which will be in February. Yeah, it'll be in February. Solar eclipse in Aquarius, lunar eclipse in Virgo. February, March. All right, Gemini. What do we got? feel like I need to pull you one of these cards, Gemini. What do we got for Geminis here? Oh, today's your birthday, Empress. Happy birthday. All right, what do we got for Geminis? What do we got for Geminis here this week? You pulled this, be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. You're being encouraged to be real, Gemini. I'm also getting too, it's like you don't have to wear a mask or try to please everybody. I think people will, like being authentic, I think people will respect that more. Let's see here. What is the overall energy here for Geminis? What do we got for Geminis? Overall energy. What is going on with y'all, bro? Are y'all all right? Three of Swords is in your overall current energy. There's heartbreak here, Gemini. You feel like the situation is unfair. Three of Swords also could be like suffering. It is my card of like existential crisis, right? It's like going through just like a really rough time. So some of you could definitely be going through a very rough time. You do have the Death card at the bottom of the deck here. It could be due to sudden abrupt endings or just the pressure of transformation. You have the Queen of Wands in your challenge. Maybe for some of you, it could be a fire sign or it could be a person. Aries, Leo, Sag, or it could be a person with the Queen of Wands. When it comes to yourself with the Queen of Wands, and I'll show the cards here in a second. Yeah, I just feel, let's see, what's in the future position? You have the Strength card here. Some of you, I see like a pet really giving you comfort this week with this Strength card in the future. You have the Five of Wands here in the outcome. Well, Gemini, Queen of Wands is in your challenge here. This would link to this, right? Be authentic. Your way is the only way here for you. Three of Swords in your current energy. Heartbreak, disappointment. The reality of a situation sucks. It's heavy. You don't feel like you're yourself. And, you know, Queen of Wands in the challenge is when you're pissed off, right? It's like bad temperament. But you do have the Strength card here in the future position. So whatever this is, I feel like you'll overcome it. But the thing with the Strength card is, especially when you have a Three of Swords and Queen of Wands in the challenge, this is when you could sabotage things or fuck things up because you're pissed off or angry, right? It's where, like, what I've noticed, and it's always so interesting when there's squares to Chiron and Aries, like, people just lose their shit. They don't know how to fucking, like, communicate, or they will just project, or they just project all their wounds onto you, or they just lose their temper. Like, they can't control themselves. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just talking about in general, right? So, like, if you guys are experiencing that at this time, just, like, people projecting their wounds onto you or like playing the victim and all that type of shit. Like that's the trigger to Chiron and Aries with the Sun and Mars specifically. And also Mercury making its way over there. So it's like, especially with it being a Capricorn, there's like this energy of control. Like I need to control this shit. And it's just like extremely toxic. So if you're dealing with that type of energy, any of y'all, all of y'all, like, don't get caught up in those fucking power games. Just keeping it real. Are people like trying to like poke your wounds and shit? So the Strength card is not being triggered, not letting your lower nature get the best of you here this week. Anger, resentment. Because the Five of Wands being here in the outcome position, let's clarify that. Yeah, the Page of Cups here. I think whatever this is, you will be able to sort out here, Gemini. Five of Wands, Page of Cups. Five of Wands is when temperaments flare up or there's disagreements or whether you're just angry with yourself or both, right? Page of Cups is like bringing in empathy and love into the situation and not fighting fire with fire because it's just going to spiral out of control. The good thing about the Five of Wands is that things will flare up fast, but just as fast as they flare up, they'll dissipate. But if you just fight fire with fire, then it's just going to continue to get out of control. The best, I think your advice here is to come from a place of love and your higher self. Of course, like if you need to put boundaries up and all that type of stuff, of course. But it's about being able to realize like when, like you're just fighting fire with fire, right? So I see something here trying to be worked out. I think the best way is like to be authentic, to come from a loving place here this week. You know, not to let your lower nature get the best of you of a situation. Clarify the Strength card in the future position. Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's like you may have to protect your energy. Strength card, Seven of Wands. You may have to, you know, protect your energy here. Boundaries. But it's so that things don't spiral out of control. Clarify the Five of Wands again. You have the Ten of Cups. Some of y'all, it's like with family. But even when it comes to yourself, you may be heartbroken by the reality of a situation. You don't feel confident in yourself, right? That could be another thing with Chiron and Aries. It's like you don't feel confident. You feel like you lack the strength and the courage and the bravery. All that's Aries energy. Strength card, Seven of Wands is in the future position, which this is about strength, courage, and bravery. And standing up for what it is that you believe in, right? And moving forward with courage and conviction. That, yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable, but the Five of Wands is going to push you to, maybe it's going to, it's like maybe it's uncomfortable here, but the Five of Wands is sort of it's like you got to play the game, right? So it's like if you want to level up or become better, if you want to overcome like your own limitations, you have to challenge yourself. And I think that's what you're going to be doing here this week. Or at least you have the option to. And when it comes to your self-expression, Five of Wands, Page of Cups, how you create, like being authentic is just be authentic. You don't have to like do it how everybody else is doing it or wear a mask or like, you know, just be yourself. All right, let's do Cancers here. Cancers. What do we got for Cancers here? What do we got for Cancers this week? What do we got for Cancers here this week? Cancers. This is what fell out. Solar eclipse revolution. Okay, you're on the verge of a major change. I mean, we do have a solar eclipse coming up in February. So, this is sort of like the triggering events of what's leading up to this eclipse. Let's see. What do we got for Cancers here? What is the overall energy for Cancers this week? You got some type of big change. Solar eclipses. No joke. Page of Pentacles here. Some of you, there could be an offer here coming your way with this Page of Pentacles this week. Maybe you've already received this offer. Or there's an opportunity here. What is the challenge here for you for the week? Four Swords. What is in the future? The Ace of Cups here. Some of y'all may feel exhausted. Some of you may need rest. You could be like finding yourself Four Swords in the challenge, Ace of Cups in the future. Four Swords can sometimes represent restlessness. Like Four Swords is usually a card of peace, being able to contemplate, relax. Ace of Cups in the future position, so it's telling me, I feel like you're gonna, like there's a big emphasis here this week on like recovering, resting, finding peace, focusing on yourself. Because Page of Pentacles being here, especially with a solar eclipse, it's like something has to change. I feel like there's going to be some big changes here for you, Cancer, like when we step into the eclipses in February. The Page of Pentacles is like having to make improvements. It's also about consistency, right? Page of Pentacles, like being studious, making improvements. Some of you, if you recently applied to something, we'll see how this turns out. Maybe you'll apply to something here or something like that this week. Let's see here. What do we got here in the outcome position here? 5 of Pentacles. Page of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like it's been a struggle. 5 of Pentacles is not an easy card, especially with the 4 Swords, and the challenge is like trying to find comfort, trying to find peace. Ace of Cups in the future position, trying to find, like trying to be in a container of like, I'm just like peace is what I'm hearing here. 5 of Pentacles here in the future position is the struggle. Could even be with resources, money, finances. Page of Swords. Some of you are job hunting, looking for a job, trying to find other ways of making money and revenue here. If that's the case, I feel for you that there could be, like as we lead into eclipses, going into February, March, I feel like that's when you can see like bigger changes on the horizon when it comes to like your money, finances, work, career, and just maybe even like your personal life too here. Even though, like, technically, if you're like a Cancer rising or a Cancer, right, this eclipse will happen in your 8th house. So it's not necessarily about work and career, but it could be about investments, merging, money. What's in the future here? Some of you this week, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Could be new love in your energy this week with a person. Are you experiencing more love? Whether it's romantic or platonic, but you experiencing more love or support. Like if you're single, this could be someone new here that you could be meeting and talking to. But if you already know this person or if you're with this person, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups here, you could be getting support and love from this person like they're helping you here. What is the 4 Swords here in the challenge? 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you... 7 of Wands, 4 Swords in the challenge is like when you need to... like protect your space, protect your energy. Clarify the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something job-related, work-related, career-related. Could be an offer, opportunity, a better way of making money. Some of you, it's a job offer if you're looking for a job. Like I said, it can be an opportunity here. I'll pull you one more card, Cancer. 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I just see there being a big emphasis on your work and your career here and trying to come out of the cold here, whether it's like you're trying to find the balance between your personal life and work life. There could be an opportunity here for you this week as well. There's a big change though. I feel like that's coming and like for you. It's nothing to be worried or be afraid of, but it's more so this energy where like work and career could be really moving in a different direction, whether it's like middle of February, end of February, going into March, April. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's go to Leos. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quickly. I don't want to be on here for like 3 hours. Because by the time I get done with all the signs, I'll answer any super chat questions. If there is any super chat questions, I'll answer those. If you do want to send a super chat question, be sure to read the super chat rules. That's pinned in the chat. So yeah. All right, let's do Leos here. All right, Leo, what do we got for Leos? Leos. Let's do Leos. Leos, you pulled the Scorpio card. Oh, transformation. Let's see. What's this about for Leos? Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. Or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. What is the overall energy here for, Leos, what is the overall energy here for Leos? 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords in the challenge. What's in the future position here? You know what I see here, Leo? Let's see here. What's in the future position? The Chariot. I think some of you are actually going through this metamorphosis here, Leo. I think you've been going through a transformation for like a while. But it's more so like you're in the rebirth stage. Six of Wands is your overall energy, current energy. Then you do have the Chariot here in the future. So 6 of Wands is growth and success, specifically on your own personal path here. You could even be getting recognition or attention here, or you're standing out. I mean, that's sort of like what Leos do, right? Y'all just be shining, huh, Leo? But no, I do get an energy of growth and success here with the 6 of Wands. I think you have been going through this deeper transformation. It's interesting though, Leo, because while you've been going through this deeper transformation, it's been for a while, I feel with the Ace of Swords being in the challenge position, it's like you found sort of like a deeper truth within inside yourself. But the Chariot being here, there could be travels for you as well, or a move on the horizon here, Leo. But the Chariot, 6 of Wands, is growth and success on your path, on your destiny here, or the direction in which you're moving in. Ace of Swords, I would say, and also in the challenge this week, is distractions. So Ace of Swords is about intention. So I feel like it's important to stay focused on your intentions here. Because the Chariot, it's like, just because the Chariot came out, don't mean it's going to move. Eventually it's going to move in the direction you want to go. But sometimes, like, if we don't have any focus, or there's distractions, or if we're not intentional, then, we're going to get lost, right? So I think here it's asking for you to be intentional and clear about what it is that you want this week and move in that direction. Because with the 6 of Wands, there's potential for success, growth. Wonder how relevant it is to a Leo Venus. It could be. I mean, there's so many different factors in a chart, right? Like, let's see. What's in the outcome here for Leos? Knight of Cups here. Clarify this Chariot in the future. Two of Wands, yeah. Some of you are definitely moving forward with new plans. Two of Wands is you got new ambitions, new plans, and you're moving in that direction. So it's like you're not holding back. I'm also seeing you have an increased will, like your willpower being enhanced or strengthened here. Your vitality, like your energy, your ability to like initiate things, like moving with strength. Knight of Cups in the outcome position. Let's take a look at this. The Empress. Yeah, you got. Well, okay. So if you're involved here, I feel like love looks good here for you this week. I feel like you could be like more, like giving toward your partner. Not that you're not giving, but I see you just being in this more loving, giving energy toward your partner, and it could be vice versa as well. But if you're single here with the Knight of Cups and the Empress, this could be someone here that you're meeting. Water sign, Libra, Taurus. It could be any sign. Or if you know this person but you're not together like that, then this could just be like there's growth here in regards to what you two are basically creating. It's good, Leo. I like this. I like this. And when it comes to working your career and what it is that you're trying to manifest with the Knight of Cups, your heart's desires, right? And being vulnerable and being authentic and really bringing that to your work with the Empress, you'll see it flourish and have growth here. Why the Ace of Swords in the challenge here for Leo? Five of Cups here. Yeah. Six of Wands. You have the Temperance here. I knew it was the metamorphosis part of this here, Leo. What's like, because the card before the Temperance is a Death card, which is connected to Scorpio. Both cards deal with transformation, right? Both energies deal with transformation. But the Temperance being here, it's like the metamorphosis part. It's the balancing out of the extremes. It's the integration of the transformation within inside the personality, within inside the individual. And so there's a lot of new things that you're integrating into your work as well. Some of you guys are going to be doing something with music here this week. Temperance is my music cards, especially if there's like swords. So an Ace of Swords here. Music or art, whatever it is that you're creating. But I would say your challenge is, there's something from the past that I do kind of get here in your energy, Leo. It doesn't have to be, it's more so like past disappointments. But the Ace of Swords is about focus and concentration of like your mind. So it's about intention. So stop focusing on the negative, focus on the positive. That's what I got for you, Leo. All right, let's do Virgos. What do we got for Virgos here? Virgos. Pulled this second house card. It says owning here. You focus on your money, huh, Virgo? Money. Money, 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 money. Money. Finding better ways to support yourself here. Temperance. Some of you may have Leo. You may have Leo in your chart. You don't have to, but you could. What's your challenge? Knight of Pentacles. All right, this is good too. Yeah, some of you definitely may have Leo in your chart. King of Cups here. Virgo. You have the Temperance here for the overall energy, Knight of Pentacles in your challenge, the Empress in the future position here. One thing I got immediately is be patient with the process of whatever it is that you're creating. Right. Temperance is whatever it is that you're working on is coming together in a beautiful way. Yeah, it's like you have to maybe balance things out or figure out how it's all going to come together here. And the Knight of Pentacles being in the challenge, like maybe it's not moving as fast as you would like. But I would say with the second house, some of you have Taurus in your placements as well. But I think with the second house, whatever it is that you're, especially with the Empress, whatever it is that you're creating and building, it's like you don't really want to rush the process, I feel here. Like I wouldn't rush the process. I think it's worth taking your time and investing properly into whatever it is that you're creating. So that way you actually build something that lasts or that sustains itself. You know, some of you are maybe experiencing delays or things aren't developing as fast as you want. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. I feel here with the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles, like things are going to work out here for you. But it is a test of patience. Temperance is also connected to faith. So it's like believing that good things are going to happen. Some of you could be artists as well. Creating something, building something. The Empress being here in the future position, there's prosperity here. The creation process may be a little bit difficult. Producing it may be a little bit difficult. But I definitely feel like it's worth it. King of Cups here in the outcome. I feel by the time you're done with this situation or however this situation goes, I feel like you'll feel like you're back in control here emotionally. But also I just see this strong devotion toward your work. Like you actually like devoting all your time and energy to your work. Let's get more on this. Clarify the Empress here in the future. Yeah, you have the Seven of Cups. Options and choices for you in regards to what it is that you desire to create. So I see some of you like looking at different choices, looking at different options here, trying to figure out like what it is that you want to create. So you want to bring in more or open yourself up to more. Clarify the King of Cups in the outcome. You have the Strength card here. I'm also getting like some type of healing or working with a healer. Someone here is going to help you. Virgo. Yeah, we're not doing that. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge for Virgo. Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Temperance. Page of Swords here. Yeah, you're learning something, putting together something here. Looking at how you can perfect something or make something better here. So that way you can actually gain more of what it is that you want, whether it's money, resources, finding better ways to support yourself. So I see you looking at different options and choices here. It feels to me like this is just a week to where it's like you're opening yourself up to different desires and looking at the options, looking at the choices that you have on how you want to go about creating something. But I feel like I see it actually being enjoyable. Like I don't see this being something that's not enjoyable. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. I'll pull you one more card. You pulled this hidden gem card. It says Pearl. You may come across an opportunity here. What's in your 8th house, Virgo? Aries. Chiron. Neptune will be there later. No, I think you're going to discover something here also this week. It's like you don't see it right now, but you'll discover it. And this could actually help you make more money. Or it's like maybe it's a purchase. You're receiving something here. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libras. Let's go to Libras. Libras. Pull this Pisces card. It says, I believe. Some of you may have Pisces in your placements. Libras. Hold on. All right, let's see here. What do we got for Libras here this week? Oh, shit. All right. Judgment. Big decisions, huh, Libra? What's in your challenge? King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be any sign. It's in the future position. 5 of Swords. Some of you are going to... Yikes. Hold on. What's in the outcome position here? 3 of Wands. Why the 5 of Swords? 8 of Cups. You're going to be walking away from something. 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups here. Judgment is the overall energy, current energy. So it's like when you're having to make a big decision here. It's like you can't ignore something here anymore, right? The Judgment. It's like you have to make a decision. You need to do something, right? Now, this is like a reconciliation situation here. I don't feel like there's a second chance. I feel like it's you that doesn't want the second chance. I mean, it could be the other person, but let's get more. Clarify the King of Cups in the challenge. King of Pentacles. No, I feel like it's work and career related. Yeah, so you have the Judgment, Knight of Wands here for the overall energy here. So it's like this week is like you're going to make a very decisive, bold decision here. It's like you're no longer ignoring something. You're going to make a decision here. You're going to move forward here with something. Your challenge is the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. It could be people in the challenge. Water sign, earth sign. It could be any sign. So people could be the challenge here, and you're trying to figure out what's the best decision here. 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups here. Now, it could also, too, King of Pentacles, things related to like work and career and like what you feel, like what you want emotionally here. 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups here. You're going to be making a decision to like literally walk away from something, cut something out here. So some of y'all, especially with the 3 of Wands in the outcome position, it's so that you can move forward here with things. So nothing's holding you back. So you're going to make a change here this week. You may go in an opposite direction here, Libra. And the reason why I say that is because Pisces kind of connects to Neptune, and Neptune can be like this very, it's like polarizing, right? It like repolarizes quickly, right? So it's like your perspective could be here and then it goes here, right? Like, and so the meaning and like your perception changes really quickly. And that's what I'm kind of getting here. It's like you changing your mind here about something or making a bold decision here to either quit something, walk away from something, leave something behind, or make a bigger change here. Why the 3 of Wands in the outcome? And then we're going to go to the World card. Some of you are just to travel, move, relocate. Some of y'all, this could be like a breakup. Yeah, you're gonna leave something behind. You're closing out some type of chapter or cycle too with the World. But I want to say with the World too is like when you like plan something, right? And so it's like you may have to make these bigger decisions so that way something can come together that you're trying to plan. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Libra. Yours is straight to the point. These have been broken up. That's done and dusted. Yeah, I think it's like walking away. 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's go to Scorpio. I will say with this Pisces card, you know, Pisces is about compassion and empathy. So I wouldn't fight fire with fire this week either, Libra. It's not going to work in your favor. Let's go to Scorpio. Now with all these Chiron squares. All right, let's do Scorpio. I'm feeling like I need to make it from you. Scorpios. What do we got for Scorpios here this week? You pulled this Cancer card. It says, I feel. I know, Scorpio, you're not in your feelings. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. Let's see here, Scorpio. I'm trying to be consistent with these lives. So if I don't have the most energy right now, it's because I'm doing a lot. But I figured I said it would go live on Monday, so here I am. All right, what is Scorpio? Let's see. Also, Cancer does point to the home and family, so there could be emphasis on that here this week. Let's see here, Scorpio. Ace of Wands here. Scorpios live in our feelings. Yeah, I guess that's true. Scorpios do live in their feelings. You have the Queen of Cups here in the challenge. Scorpio. I mean, I got Scorpio placement, so, I mean, I get it, but... What's in the future position here? 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's something here. What's in the outcome here? Temperance. Yeah, you're healing from something. Something's been... I don't think this 5 of Cups is anything new, by the way, in your future position. I think it's something that you're already going to. Because the Queen of Cups is your challenge already. So it's like disappointment, sadness. It's a feeling of loss. Like you feel like you're like losing things. Does that make sense? Like 5 of Cups, like if it's a breakup, it's that feeling of loss. The attachment to the person's not there, right? They're not in your life anymore. So it's like you're experiencing a loss. Like you experience that energy of loss. Or if it's work and career, you got fired or you quit or whatever the case might be. It's this energy of loss, disappointment. It can be regrets here with the 5 of Cups as well, or just disappointment, sadness. But the Ace of Wands is the overall energy. You know, have you ever heard that you need to pull this Cancer card, and Cancer is about feeling, right? It's like feeling your emotions. A lot of you, I say this a lot on my channel, but you probably have heard this before. It's like you got to feel it in order to heal it. I think this is what you're doing here this week. There is something about you transmuting the negatives here, or transmuting, you know, like the darkness with the Temperance in the outcome position, which is like a process of alchemy, right? It's like flipping negatives into positives, balancing out the extremes, finding more peace and harmony, and finding the middle ground and not feeling as if things are all over the place. So I feel like this is a week to where it's like you're kind of forced here, especially with the Ace of Wands, to, let's clarify it. Who did I say this to in the last reading? I think it was Pisces. Maybe some of you have Pisces placements. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands for the overall. Whatever it is that you're releasing emotionally here, and whatever it is that you've been releasing emotionally, or whatever it is that you are releasing emotionally, it's like it's clearing it out. So if something's like been blocking your energy, Ace of Wands, or like your will, right? Like your willpower energy, or something hasn't been making you feel like you have power. I feel like there's like an emotional block here that you're releasing. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the challenge. Because I feel like you're trying to find that comfort. You're trying to find that emotional grounding. Yeah, and you're also trying to make improvements, right? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Why the 5 of Cups here in the future? It could be people in your challenge as well. Yeah, it's a 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands in the future. It's a heavy burden to carry. The 10 of Wands is one of those cards that says, clarify the Temperance. Ace of Swords. You got a lot of aces here. You don't have to carry burdens that aren't yours. Like the 10 of Wands it's a burden of choice. It's like we don't have to carry what we don't need to carry anymore. It's like you're trying to carry everything here. I'm not saying it's not difficult, but I think here that it's about letting go of just these things that you just no longer need to emotionally carry here anymore. I feel like it's been a huge weight and burden. It's like trying to push through. You do have the Temperance, Ace of Swords in the outcome position, so I feel like you will. Eight of Cups here. It's like you're in a period of transition with things. It's like you're not where you want to be, nor have you kind of maybe disconnected from something or detached here from something, but I think you are finding more peace and harmony here in the outcome. The Temperance, Ace of Swords, finding more clarity in your mind, finding more clarity in your mind or your mindset. Your faith could even be strengthening here by the end of the week as well. But being able to just move through. Thank you, November Aries, for the Figella super chat. And thank you as well for being a long-time supporter. You've been here since like day one, like really early. So I appreciate that. I can answer a question too if you want to answer a question. I am taking super chat questions, by the way. Probably won't take them for long. So if you got a super chat question, I would send it now. But I think all of this is so that you can transmute all of this and find healing and harmony and peace here. But there is a lot of new energy on the horizon here for you. You may sense it, but it's like because you're not seeing it, you're like, it's like you're not trusting it. Like new things are on the horizon of beginning here. Like new beginnings are on the horizon. Also, too, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles is like asking for help. If you need help, ask for help. Five of Cups, Ten of Wands is like when you're trying to do everything alone. And I think that's one of Scorpio's biggest problems is you don't know how to ask for help. I'm just saying. Or feeling as if, well, nobody's going to understand me or get me. Like they don't understand. So it's like, what's the point of asking for help? They're not going to know what to do or whatever. But you may actually be wrong. So, but I do see the situation balancing out and you getting more clear, specifically like when it comes to like your mindset and your thought process. So that's what I got for you, Scorpios. Let's do Sagittarius. Some of you may go to a like a healer as well, Scorpio, or you'll like take up some type of healing modality or something like that. Let's do Sag. What do we got for Sagittarius this week? What do we got going on? Let's see. Pulled the Saturn card. It says truth. I feel like you have to really look at the reality of something here, Sag, with this Saturn card. You know what's interesting, though? Saturn's coming through in a clutch way, though, finally. I'm not going to say finally, but with it being a Pisces, like when we step into this new moon in Capricorn, the dispositor of Capricorn will be Saturn's in Pisces. It's making a sextile to Saturn, right? Where this new moon is with Mars and Mercury. So talk about initiating a new plan and coming up with a new way forward. And not only that, like sticking to the blueprint and actually having a container and a structure and a system to be able to build what it is that you want, to accomplish what it is that you want. Like I feel like this new moon can definitely set you up for a lot of success here coming up. I think the new moon's on the 18th or 19th. Let's see here, Sag. You have the Knight of Cups here in your current energy. What's in the challenge? The Death card. So yeah, it's like you're going through a transformation. Hierophant. I know you hear that a lot, but you've been going through this transformation. Maybe it's endings, new beginnings that are trying to happen, but you're in a process of metamorphosis. And I feel like you're really looking at the truth of something here. It's not even necessarily in a bad way, Sag. It's more so of you realizing like this is what needs to be done. Like the old is done. That's what I'm hearing here. Like the Death card, the old is done. There's no point in trying to revive the past, or like you want to step into some type of new identity here. Because maybe you've been going through somewhat of an ego death with the death card in the challenge. And so in order for you to really build the new, it's like you're having to, like with this Saturn card, look at the truth and come up with a real plan. Like Saturn is realistic, right? So it's like coming up with a realistic plan, getting serious. Knight of Cups is your current energy at this time. It's in regards to what it is that your heart wants, whether it's love, desires, dreams, visions. The Hierophant's here in the future position. You could be taking a course or being part of a course here, or seeking out a mentor, teacher, or guide, or you could be a mentor, teacher, guide, or you have your own community, or whatever the case might be, and you could be guiding other people here. And it could be vice versa. Maybe you have a mentor, maybe you're also sort of like a mentor here. You do have the Tower here in the outcome, so let's see what this is about. Something unexpected. Clarify the Tower and the outcome. 6 of Cups here. No, I actually think this might be pretty good here. Let's see. King of Cups here. Something's going to take you by surprise. You may get some type of surprise message, or some of you may like run into someone from the past, or you'll talk to someone here from the past. Like it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be in any sense here, but I feel like it'll mean a lot. Or there's some type of like gratitude connected to this, like you feeling grateful about something here. But you know what I'm also saying, you like breaking through the invisible barriers here, like breaking through these invisible barriers like of fear. So maybe you're fearing certain things here. You're gonna realize that something isn't as bad as what you thought. Like maybe you're about to do something new, or maybe there's something on the horizon here. It's not, it actually goes a lot better than you think. Maybe it's like your ego getting in the way. When I say that, I don't mean that in a negative sense. It's whatever part of yourself that's afraid, or like has fear, or whatever the case might be, or where there's an uncertainty. Like I feel like that's about to be somewhat shattered. And you're gonna realize like, oh, it's not that bad, or oh, this went a lot better than I thought, or oh, I actually am capable of this, or oh, I actually do have the support, or oh, this is like way better than just what I thought. Like clarify the Hierophant here in the future. You have the 6 of Wands here. If you are in the spotlight, whether you're an influencer, 6 of Wands, or you're a teacher, mentor, guide, leader, I feel like you're playing a big role here this week. So whether you're standing out, or you're getting success, or you're helping other people become successful. Now this could be you going to a mentor, teacher, or guide, or stepping into being, whether you are a mentor, teacher, or guide, or you're finding a mentor, teacher, or guide, or it's both. Like there's you being in an energy of authority with the Hierophant and the 6 of Wands, leading others, guiding others, or someone here guiding you. But it's leading all to a successful direction here. Clarify the Death card in the challenge. You have the 3 of Pentacles here. You may be making changes to your work, or maybe some of you are like ending old projects and beginning new ones. Clarify the Knight of Cups here. 4 of Pentacles. The power's in your hands here. Again, I think you have a game plan. But 4 of Pentacles is the last decan of Capricorn, where the new moon will be. So I feel like you already have your plan. It's just time to really just fucking build what it is that you're trying to build. Like commit to what it is that you're trying to do. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Whatever this is, though, I think you'll be shocked, or it's gonna like shatter something here, to where it's like it's like something just turns out better than you expect. Could even be somewhat of a surprise, or yeah. All right, let's do Capricorns. Let's do the Cappies. All right, Capricorns, let's see. Pulled 11th house friends here. Let's see. What is the overall energy here for Capricorn? 2 of Cups here. Some of you could be meeting new friends here, Capricorn. 2 of Cups, 11th house. New acquaintances, new partnerships, new connections. Some of you, this is a friend that could potentially turn into a lover. Let's see, let's pull the full spread. Hold on, let's see. What is your challenge, Capricorn? The Sun card. Future position, 3 of Wands here. Outcome, 6 of Swords. See some travels on the horizon here for you, Capricorn. Or some bigger adventure unfolding for you. Why the Sun card in the challenge? The Star card. Why the 2 of Cups in your current energy? The 4 of Pentacles. Why the 3 of Wands in the future? The Hermit. Right. You pull the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles in your current energy. I get here you like a big emphasis on a partnership, relationship here this week. Could be a friendship. Could be love. But I'm also seeing you really here. 11th house is like your ability to be able to like enjoy society or how society benefits you. So like groups, communities, networks. Could be like entertainment or just being part of a larger vision. See you here having support or joining something, being a part of something. Now you could be hosting this, right? Or it's like you're joining something here or being a part of something. You do have the Sun card and the Star card here in the challenge. It's so interesting because these are both of these cards are the most positive cards in the deck, in the tarot. But they're in the challenge, and even in the challenge, they're very positive. Some of you don't want the spotlight on you, or you don't want attention on you. Or maybe some of you do want attention. Let's see, hold on. What is this about? 8 of Wands here. I see you being a part of something here this week that's larger than yourself. The Sun card would be like your own personal self, but the Star card kind of reminds me of the 5th house, 11th house axis. Like the 11th house is like a larger shared vision. So there's something here that I feel like you're going to be a part of here this week. Whether you could be joining something or being a part of something here, or you can even be meeting someone here as well. I would say this week, allow yourself to stand out, Capricorn. Don't be afraid to be in the spotlight. Like, I feel like the more you make yourself visible, the better. Like, if you want connection and you want to be a part of something, or whatever your aspirations or dreams are, like, don't be afraid of the spotlight. Don't be afraid to make yourself visible or to take up space here. I see some travel. I see travels for some of you. 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords, but you also have the Hermit here in the future position. You know, Capricorn, I kind of see you going on a retreat or kind of going your own route here with something. Clarify the 6 of Swords here. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. There could be an opportunity or an invite here. If there's an opportunity or an invite here, I would go with it, because I feel like it'll help move things in a better direction here for you. Or you'll at least feel like you can like escape something, not necessarily in a bad way, but like you escaping, like getting out of something and moving in a better direction here. Some of you are really trying to find like your sense of self here. Not that you don't have a sense of self, but I feel like you're trying to find your self in the world, like your position in the world, like your social position. That's what this Capricorn new moon's about. It's like your social position, your social identity. Like that's what Capricorn could be about, especially as it switches into Aquarius, all this Aquarius energy. Where is this going for Capricorn? Pulled this Cancer card. It says, I feel here. Why Cancer? South Node life debts. Some of you may have your South Node in Cancer. This isn't what the fuck is this saying, Capricorn? Oh my God, dude. You know, Capricorn, I see you withdrawing from a lot of stuff from the world, though. Like, I see you finding peace and happiness within inside yourself. Cancer South Node. Like, sometimes we have to go to our South Node just to understand the past and understand the past. Because if you don't understand your past, you don't know where you're going in the future. Or it's going to be very hard to develop your future, because there's unresolved shit from the past. So I see it's like you're clearing a lot of karmic, some of these like, you know, like ancestor, family, karma stuff here that you're clearing. And you could be looking for healing, and you're looking for a deeper spiritual connection, whether it's through community, through the New Age, right, with the Star card, or just spirituality in general. It doesn't have to be the New Age. So I'm seeing you kind of go on your own route here, Capricorn, in regards to like it's your own journey here. Like it's your own spiritual journey here that you're on. So like if you get an invite, or if you feel guided to like be a part of something or to move in a certain direction, I would listen to your gut. I would listen to your instincts here. Because I'm kind of seeing something about your beliefs here, Capricorn. I don't think you want to be a part of something here in a way. It's like you do, but you don't. I think you're trying to figure out, like, do you really enjoy something? Like, what's really in alignment with, like, your soul? Like, what it is that you want? And so I also get this message here that you're being encouraged here to, like, actively, like, come up with a plan to create and build something that's in alignment with your soul, not what other people want, or just going along with the crowd, or being a sheep, right? It's like trust and believe in like your own path and where it is that you want to go. Like be guided by your own beliefs, not what everybody's projecting onto you. You should believe this and you should believe that, and because you don't believe that, you're a bad person. Like fuck that. You got to be your own person at the end of the day. Okay, now the reading's starting to unfold here. Yeah, it's like your belief systems. Like I see you here. It's about your belief systems. Maybe it was passed down to you, like it was just given to you through generations of your family and of your loved ones and close people. Cancer South Node. But it's like, are your beliefs really your beliefs, or have they just been given to you? Like, you should believe this. Or just because you grew up and this was like, this has been the family belief system forever. It's like, well, is it really truly your beliefs? What is your ninth house? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Virgo's your ninth house. South Node's there. That's what I'm getting here in your reading. It took me a while to like decode this. But this is about you finding the people that will support you and help you build your ideal future here. This is about joining something or being a part of something or creating alliances, networks, friendships that are going to be there to help you build what it is that you want to build and that support you, right? And where there's true, authentic, real connection. Your challenge is trying to find your place. Maybe it's your social position. Maybe it's, just your place in the world, whether it's groups, communities, connections, right? People that are in alignment with your belief systems here. It's like, I feel like you can't be yourself because you're afraid to be judged or something like that. Bro, y'all know how the world is today. It's like, if you believe this, and then you're bad. And like, it's like, bro, give me a fucking break. So that's what I'm getting here. If an opportunity pops up for you this week, Capricorn, or if you feel guided to like invest into something, I would go for it. Specifically if you feel like it really resonates with you and it's not necessarily about what other people want from you. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's do Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Five of Swords, Aquarius. Five of Cups. Damn. I feel like people are reaching their breaking point. I think all this squares the Chiron this week. People are fucking done with stuff. You pulled the Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Eight of Cups here. You're definitely walking away. Who else? Somebody got a similar combination. Who was it? Was it Cancer? Scorpio? I can't remember. Yeah, I think you're drawing a line in the sand too. I think you're done. Enough is enough for you, Aquarius. Five of Cups here. It's like you're done with the disappointment. You're done with the heartbreak. You're done with, you're just done. Five of Cups in the challenge. Like, you're not, like, you're choosing to disengage here. From something. I will say too, it's like, don't get caught up in like power games, power struggles here that like they're just going to drain your energy at the end of the day. Eight of Cups is like you're detaching, walking away anyways, letting go of some type of emotional experience. And I think you're just focused on, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands is, Nine of Wands is, of course, you walking away from a situation upset. And it's like now you're in this energy of being more wise about like your energy and like where you're giving your energy and what's worth your energy. Page of Pentacles is your focus on improvements and doing something practically about a situation, like no longer just kind of being in like the misery of a situation. Aquarius. Yeah, it's like you're just going to focus on yourself. Seven of Pentacles, like focusing on your own garden here. Page of Pentacles is, I'm just going to improve the quality of my life, of my work, and what I'm doing. Nine of Wands is, I'm going to be more smart about my energy, who it goes to. But I definitely feel like you are done. Yeah, you pull this Neptune card. It's a sacrifice here. Because what's the point? Like, that's what I'm kind of getting is like, what's the point? Like, what's the real... Like, Neptune can be meaning, right? So it's like, what's the meaning of all this? And I feel like you're just tired of being confused and disoriented. And maybe you're tired of even trying to escape the situation. You're just done. Like, you're just... Neptune is like, you're going to make a higher sacrifice here, spiritually, to let go. You could forgive the situation or the person, right? Or forgive yourself or whatever. But it's about... Neptune, it's about how can you just reorient yourself and like shift your perspective so that way like this situation is just not the full meaning of your life at this time that's just causing misery. Some of you could be dealing with a situation to where like you want more empathy and compassion in the situation and you're not getting that. And you feel like it's unfair. So it's like Five of Swords, Five of Cups is when you realize, yeah, this is bullshit. Five of Swords is also Neptune to be like gaslighting and shit like that. So yeah, I think your best bet is walking away from it, detaching from it. Because I feel like in a way it's having an effect on your life. Like Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Like it could, some of you it's like messing up your money, or maybe it's like messing up your stability here to some extent. So it's just not worth it. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. I'm going to be uploading the mid-months here today. Today or tomorrow, I'll upload the mid-months. It'll be Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I'm going to start with the individual signs. All right. Let's do Pisces here. Last but not least, Pisces. You pulled this Taurus card. Maybe some of you have Taurus in your placements here. Five of Swords. Why do I get more? The last, was it the last reading I did? Or there was a Pisces individual read I did. Yeah, it was Pisces. It's like a Drake song came through. Another Drake song is coming through. I don't know, some of you Pisces bumping Drake or what? Let's see here. Knight of Wands. Senior Challenge. Strength card. High Priestess. What is your advice here? Two of Swords. What's in the outcome here? Eight of Swords. Why the Knight of Wands in the current, or for the overall current energy? Five of Pentacles here. All right, let's jump into your reading. You pulled this Taurus card. Taurus deals with prosperity, money, resources, your possessions. Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles is your overall energy for the week. Knight of Wands is, it's like you're charged up, fired up. But it's like you're boldly, decisively taking action here. Or at least you're being encouraged to. Like Knight of Wands is the temperament of being bold, self-determined, fearless, taking the lead, not waiting. So acting on what it is that you want, being driven by what it is that you want. It really all boils down to your values, Pisces. Like when you understand what your values are, or you know what you value in general, it's like, okay, now you can go about getting it or creating it with the Nine of Wands. The Five of Pentacles also here too. This could be struggles with money, resources. There's a bit of a struggle here. You have the Strength card in your challenge, Two of Swords, as the advice. I'm going to be really real with you, Pisces. The reason why I had to clarify is because the Eight of Swords being here in the outcome. Don't do something you're going to regret. Like the Strength card, Two of Swords together is like, think 3 times, because the Strength card is not letting your lower nature get the best of you, right? Anger, whatever the case might be. The Two of Swords as the advice is like making smart decisions, like balancing out your decisions, weighing out your decisions before just impulsively, Knight of Wands, taking action. By all means, I feel like there's an energy here of like, go after what it is that you want, create what it is that you want. But don't let your ego like fuck something up here, Pisces. I'm just being real, because the Eight of Swords in the outcome is like when you regret something, it's like, ah, fuck, I can't take it back. Or I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. But also the Two of Swords as advice, like making decisions that come from your higher self, if you want to say, not like your lower nature. Why the High Priestess here in the future position? And also too, if you're not ready to make a decision, don't make the decision. Clarify the High Priestess here in the... Because I will say, like, this week, because of the squares of Chiron, this is like it's like impulsive energy. Clarify the High Priestess here. Knight of Swords here. In the future position, High Priestess, Knight of Swords. I feel like this High Priestess is you, but... Nine of Wands here. I would kind of gatekeep your energy here, Pisces. Like, if you don't want people in your business, don't tell them. But I also think High Priestess is about awareness, and it's about listening, like being aware, being observant. Like this week, especially with the Knight of Swords, like when it comes to decisions and looking to see like where these decisions are coming from, especially with the Nine of Wands Strength card here. Knight of Wands for the overall energy. The Knight of Wands isn't always negative, right? Or positive, right? It's either or. It just depends on the context of the read. But the Knight of Wands, there's an impulsivity to it. There's like an ego thing attached to it. And I know the astrology, with, you know, as we lead into this week, squares of Chiron, it's like you really want to make sure that you're not like acting from a wounded place or acting from a place of like where you're triggered. It's like being aware of like what's triggering you here, so that way you can make the best decisions here. So that way you don't do something that you regret with the Eight of Swords and the outcome and Page of Pentacles. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do at the end of the day, but I'm just giving you the message. Some people will be in the comments, Pisces don't have an ego. Everybody got a fucking ego. Clarify the Two of Swords as the advice, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, like decisions based around like what's going to benefit you in the long run, especially when it comes to like money, resources, career, and having discernment about like what you let into your world, especially with the High Priestess. Like you're very sensitive, so you bring in a lot of energy. So it's like having to kind of like gatekeep your energy in a way with the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Strength card in the challenge. You have the King of Pentacles here. Damn. Yeah, I would believe in yourself too here, Pisces. Like Taurus is about self-worth, self-esteem. I'm not saying you don't have self-worth, self-esteem. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like sometimes we can get in these situations or we can fall into these mindsets with the Five of Pentacles of lack. That's the Five of Pentacles. It's the mindset of lack. It's Mercury and Taurus, but not in the good way. So it's like you're worthy of what it is that you want without having to prove anything or measure your success to other people's success or compare yourself. You pulled this Saturn card. It says truth here. Yeah, I mean, Saturn's going to show you where your limitations are. It's going to show you the reality, especially with it being Saturn and Taurus. It's like showing you the reality or your limitations or shortcomings around money, resources, self-worth, self-esteem. Or it could just be the delay of something that you're trying to make prosperous here in your life. But it's like there's a lesson in it. There's a lesson. Some of you don't want to think that this is a message here that I'm getting here. I would do things like your own authentic way. Like I kind of get this message. This is maybe for someone specific. You don't want someone to think that you're copying them. I don't know who that's for, but I can kind of see it with this future position here. Or you don't want to feel like maybe it's like imposter syndrome too, or something like that. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm getting here for you, Pisces. I'll pull one more. Like, I'll see where this goes here for you. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Wands here. I feel like you're going to master something and get really good at something here. You'll find better developments when it comes to work and career here as well. It could be travels on the horizon with the Three of Wands. But this is ultimately you like getting really good at like your work or your craft here. And with the Three of Wands here, it's like you're just working toward this bigger future, this bigger ideal future you have about your goals and stuff. But you are going through like this test of like creation, right? With money, resources. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. All right. Well, I think that's it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll probably stay on here for a little bit longer if anybody wants to send super chat questions. But otherwise than that, I'm going to probably get off of here. Or I am going to get off of here. And I'm going to... I'm going to work on some other stuff. Got to upload Aries, Taurus, Gemini's mid-month read. All right. But yeah. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Good vibes, princess. Yeah, I said I was going to go live, so I just hopped on and went live. I was debating whether to go live, but I was like, might as well just go live. Just to get in the habit of going live again. But yeah. All right. Be on here for a little bit longer. If anybody wants to send super chat questions, you can. But I would try to send it as quickly as you can because I'm going to get off of here in a sec. Happy New Year to you too, Anthony. I'm actually pretty excited about this new moon in Capricorn coming up. Because this new moon in Capricorn is making amazing aspects. I think this is like the start, especially as it shifts into Aquarius, like of us stepping into like this newer world. Yeah, this one's gonna be conjunct Mercury, Mars. It's gonna trine over to Uranus and Taurus retrograde. It's gonna sextile Neptune, Saturn, and Pisces. Venus will be conjunct Pluto. If there's ever a time to come up with a plan and follow through with your plan, like now's the time. Or to rely on your skills and trust your skills to get the job done. This one. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do some other readings that I'll probably be uploading today or tomorrow. So, all right. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I'll probably be live again in the next few days. So be sure to turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss a live. Now the notifications didn't get sent out on this one just because I used up all my notifications. So you're probably gonna have to look for it too, but I'll be live again this week. Probably a few times, a couple times. All right, I'll see y'all later.